Listen, listen. 1, 2, 3. I believe it's going live. Yeah, we are live. All right. How are you guys doing today? This is the final live stream of 2018. For those of you who don't know, I am the representative for Let Me Explain, if I'm considered the human representative for Let Me Explain, over from the A to Z show. I put a thing up on the community tab because the last time I did one of these, like the questions get flooded, as you can see right there, over here this way. I'm going to answer some of you guys' questions on the live stream a little bit later, but because things get super crazy, like I can't read that fast. I'm a pretty fast reader. Can't read that fast right there. I did have some stuff that I put in the community tab that I was going to answer to pretty much go through the stuff that you guys had asked from last year. Maybe you could see it right there. I have a couple of questions that I put there, but pretty much I just kind of want to say thank you for 2018. We made Let Me Explain about a year ago, probably a month ago, around there. We're editing the Aquaman video right now, so this is sort of a very last minute type of thing. We're celebrating 300,000 subscribers. We appreciate all of that, and on top of that, we think we have a big surprise for tomorrow. Some of you have already guessed what it is, since you'll see. That's if we're able to get it. But we've been in New York for the past month, so as you can see, I'm wearing a beanie because I have not gotten a haircut. I've been pulled over by the cops in my own house because of this mustache over here. But I just wanted to answer a couple of questions and just say thank you, because in 1 year we got 300,000 subscribers. In 1 year we're now able to go to Sundance and be full press to do all that. And it's dope. It's awesome. It's great. So I just wanted to answer some of the questions that you guys have asked over here. So I pull it up there. So for those of you on the chat, I mean, I'm going to have the chat open for the most part, so if you just want to say something and I don't know, be in the Let Me Explain video, dope, do it like that. But I had a couple questions over here, so I'm just going to, so it keeps me in line. I had some over at the community tab. First one being, are you ever going to post on the A to Z show again? Once I find the password, I've actually tried to collaborate. I want to do something a little bit different. What I think is super interesting about that is that a lot of people have said they like, at first it was people saying they like Let Me Explain over A to Z, and then it was people saying no, we like A to Z over Let Me Explain, bring that back. I've kind of made a hybrid of both. Like all of the Why It Works videos are practically A to Z videos. I would know since I'm the guy behind both, and it because I want to do something different with the A to Z show. So yes, I am going to post again on the A to Z show. It's just going to be a little bit. So it's not gone forever. Let's see what else. For somebody who has been on YouTube for about a year now, how do you attract an audience like yours that is really invested in your channel? Because I do a movie channel and I'm struggling. Well, I've been doing it for over a year. I think once you know what you want to cover and the consistency, a lot of people upload like once a month and they go, why is my channel not getting anything? Well, it's because you're like uploading once a month. You got to give people a reason to like find it. No one's going to find my favorite movie. No one's like searching up my favorite movie of yours. They are searching up for what's probably the latest release, and you can build an audience off of that. Do you face any discrimination as a cartoon character? I obviously don't, because I'm a human being, but I believe LME does. Every single time he goes somewhere, it's like Doodle Bob. They come in with an eraser and they just try to like get rid of him. What is your favorite movie of all time? And on the flip side, what is your least favorite movie of all time? A question that every person who does anything on movies gets every single time. I've answered it multiple times. Space Jam for the favorite. I use Adobe Premiere. We both use Adobe Premiere because my girlfriend helps me edit. We're trying to use Final Cut because we work on Macs, but for the most part, we've been using Adobe Premiere. What's your most anticipated movies for 2019? Anything from Sundance. I believe somebody else asked this, so I'm just going to follow it up later. Are you going to do anime reviews? I do want to do anime reviews. I know absolutely nothing about anime, but I do got a couple of YouTube buddies who are pretty big in the anime game, and maybe they can teach me their ways. Your favorite and least favorite movie? Will you ever do LME on films outside of Hollywood? We kind of already have. Like Train to Busan was one. I definitely want to do something for shoplifters. A lot of things that are not as Hollywood, they're independent, but the A to Z show, that's where I cover some of the stuff the most. Prime Original recommendation. What are your top 3 movies for 2018? I have a whole letterbox. It's Searching, the movie within Searching, and the third movie within Searching. Can you talk about Roma in a video, and what are your top 5 movies of all time? I am going to be doing a video on Roma very soon, a Why It Works video, which is why it's been taking a little bit. Do you draw your cartoon selves? If yes, do you take commission? If not, who is your artist? Thanks. I do not draw at all. I am terrible I'm Arturo. My nickname is Art. I am trash when it comes to actual art. I actually have, her name is AMC Drawings. Been friends for like 5-6 years. She's in every description of every video. She's got her own Instagram over there. So if you definitely want to reach out to her, definitely go reach out to her. She does a lot of dope stuff over there. Do you draw your cartoon self? If yes, I already asked. What is better, Venom or just Venom? Easily. Are you the only person who works on your channel, or do you hire editors, etc.? It's my girlfriend and I. It's just the two of us. Would you consider watching Summer of '84? I did. I talked about it in my Sundance recap of last year. Why did I think you already had 1 million subs? Because there's this thing called the Mandela effect, and there's actually alternate universes where we do have that, just not here. What inspired you to do this job? I liked movies. Will this question be in the live stream? Probably not. Who, if anyone, inspired you to start making content on YouTube and kept your motivations high? I think anyone who creates anything, anywhere, creates it out of the passion that they have for that certain subject. And then once you like kind of build an audience and you don't take that audience for granted, you just continue to make stuff. But anyone who is making any type of video essays, people who are making video essays now, not just video essays, but like anything covering with movies, anyone making movies, just the whole discussion around movies. Would you collab with another animator? The odds went out, Jaden, Rebecca, or even CinemaSins. I don't know if CinemaSins is an animator, but yeah, my one rule for collabing is I don't care how many subscribers or whatever the other person has. I just care that it's something that we can actually collaborate on, something that'll be a good video for you guys. So a lot of the times I know that there's people with like under 100 subscribers, they're just starting out, but they want to collaborate because, you know, they want the views. But to me, it doesn't matter who it is. I think it's really interesting when people collaborate and they don't even have like the same, I don't know if you want to call it genre or whatnot. Like if I cover movies, it'd be crazy to cover with like someone who does beauty and makeup. It'd be crazy to cover with someone who does vlogging and stuff. If you're able to find that one thing that can be a good video. So I would collaborate with all of these, especially CinemaSins, since they get so much hate, and I think that would be interesting. Congrats on the great year, man. Just found your channel a month ago. What process do you go through when deciding what you're going to do a video about? We pretty much watch every single release of the year. So anything that we think can produce a funny video, that's what we go for. What is your favorite food? Chicken tenders. Favorite animation studio? Between Pixar and Ghibli, Ghibli, however people say it. Let's see. Which movie show would you define as your guilty pleasure? I think I know the movie for a fact. It would be, Time Traveler's Wife. It makes absolutely no sense, but I really like that movie. Favorite Marvel movie and favorite Marvel character? Spider-Man 2. Spider-Man. Is your name Juan because your channel is clearly number Juan? Well, it was a great live stream. Thank you guys for joining. I'll see you guys on the next one. Whenever I look at your channel, I'm always shocked by the number. Say 1 million YouTube. See, I guess a lot of people there's probably somebody else out there who has 1 million subscribers and has taken our, as we've seen. Would you ever take community submissions for Let Me Explain and we pick movies and send them in? I've been trying to do that over on the Patreon because trust me, I get recommended stuff every single day, and then people go, why haven't you put this top of the list? Am I not the only one person who's recommending you stuff? We get recommended like 12 movies a day, so when I say I'm putting it on the watch list, trust me, it's on the watch list that's like 3 pages long. Can you review Why My Wife Left Me? Bro, that sounds like a legal issue right there. Can you review Sherlock? Probably. I think they already finished it, and I think it's like 4 seasons, even though I do not like the latter seasons. Can you review the whole Harry Potter series? Can we review the whole Harry Potter series? Maybe. Are you going to do a video on Roma? Yep. So basically, I just watched Searching for the 8th time. I agree on that one. What are you looking forward to the most at Sundance? For me, it's Velvet Buzzsaw. I'm really looking forward to the director of The Babadook. She's making something.
I haven't gone through all the things yet.
You're interested in all of the coming-of-age movies?
Yes, of course.
Yes. How old were you when you started the channel? I think I was 19 when I started the A to Z show. What did you get or give for Christmas? We're Jewish. Is it better to give or to get? It's better to give or to get. We tend to give.
Get.
more than get. So I guess
I'm a giver.
I'm gonna say get. What are you hoping I get for Christmas? LOL, just kidding. Congrats on the 300,000 plus. Which is better, DC or Marvel? Image Comics. I say this every single time. Image Comics. Can you do Watchmen? Yeah, the HBO series when it comes out, 100%. How did you get the idea to do this? Trial and error on the A to Z show. Least favorite movie of all time? What's our least favorite movie of all time?
Movie 43?
Oh, yeah, movie 43 is by far garbage. Honestly, I think there was more. I guess it just doesn't load it on here, maybe. I'm going to check over. I'm going to open it up over here. Maybe on mobile, probably. I'll check it. Yeah, movie 43 is definitely one of the worst. That's a question that we get asked every time we do the live stream, and it's probably the movie that I despise the most. I'm going to answer some of the other ones that are over here that I had seen. So now they're not popping up. You'll see this right here. Which movie surprised you this year?
So many things.
I would say I don't really have anything. We cover so many movies that when it gets to a point, they just all become like a blur to us.
Born, maybe?
No, they didn't surprise me at all.
No, that was really good.
No, I knew, like, I usually have expectations for every movie and they're usually met. I can't think of something that might have surprised me. Venom, I guess, maybe Venom. I don't know.
Family. That's probably the one.
That didn't surprise me at all. No, that's exactly what I thought it. What are your plans for the future of your channel? Well, a lot of people keep asking for merch. A lot of people, I've also requested some pretty interesting collaborations, so that's definitely something that I want to do. A bunch of things. Who is your favorite rapper? Being from Chicago, I want to say currently, obviously, Chance is always a good one. What's his name? No. Well, Kendrick and J. Cole, obviously, are always in there. No. Who have I been listening to? Sheck West. No, it's not Sheck West. I'm not putting Sheck West on my list for one song. What's his name? We're seeing him in Utah.
Oh, Jid.
Jid. J-I-D. That man right there. 100%. Do you feel weird when watching a kid's movie in a cinema while other people wonder what a grown man is doing watching a kid's movie?
Bring your brother, little sister, or cousin.
It's really not that weird when you just take another kid and you just sit there. No one questions you then. They're just going to be like, oh, he's just there with a child. Pay the kid $5 and he's set. Your most disappointing movie of 2018?
What?
Most disappointing movie of 2018? I'll say Aquaman, and I guess that kind of goes with the other question. For me, like, I thought this would be it. To me, I thought that all the stuff on Furious 7 was going to be... I'll leave it at that because we're working on the video right now. She's editing the video, so that'll come out very soon. So I guess that. I expected that to be a little bit different. Where did you get the ideas for the things you do in all your videos? Like when you say listen in the beginning or the dramatic ending. The dramatic ending was just because I always did it when I was... on the A to Z show, I would always do it on a beat drop. So that was kind of, I just wanted something that was a go-to sound effect. And that was a cool one. And I see other people using it now. The listen just literally came from, when we were little, there was a kid. I don't know if this is the first time. I think I've told you this before. There was a kid who would just go, listen, guys, listen. I always thought it was the dumbest thing. But then I figured I had the eye that I would do at the beginning. And I was like, that's not really... I wasn't really digging it, so I did the listen, and all of a sudden, within a week, all my family said, yeah, it's trash. Mexican family, they'll tell you just how it is. You make Mexican families, the way that they support you when you do something, like when I got the Sundance recognition thing, I sent it to them, and all they did was grill me the entire time. I was like, look, guys, I got the Express. Ooh, you got the Express pass. Ooh, you're so high and mighty. Oh, look at this guy. He probably thinks he's good. You want to get the Express breakfast over here and everything else? That's Mexican families for you. So they were trashing me on the listen thing. And then after like 2 weeks, what ends up happening? Everyone's like quoting it back. And I say, see, I told you guys I had one in there. So it's kind of like trial and error. You see some things stick, some things don't. But as long as you're having fun with it, I think other people resonate with it. Can you do TV show episode LMEs? See, the thing with like the TV ones is that it's so much harder to actually get the footage. Like for the trailer stuff, like everything we do is just in trailers, which should tell you something that we can explain a whole movie just cutting around trailers. Studios release everything. But for the TV ones, it's like we have to find sometimes it's just screen recording the entire episode and there's multiple episodes. So just waiting till the season done is a little bit better. I have so much blank space. The speech person in me doesn't like all the dead space that I have here.
I can cough through it.
Cough, yeah. Oh, here's a good one. Who will take over the mantle after you're finished?
Ghost cartoon.
It's not my ghost. I have recorded every single phrase I've ever said. So it's like a Siri machine. All I just goes, listen, explain this movie, and it's just going to say it back. When is the ATZ show coming back? Very soon. Can you explain On My Block? We actually have an A to Z video on that one. Besides comment, what makes you choose your Let Me Explains? Like I said, every movie that we see usually is out there. You're literally my favorite YouTube channel. Thank you. I'm relatively new, so what exactly is the scale about rent-its and stuff? Like, which is the worst and the best? That sort of makes sense. I kind of just do it on, I really don't care about ratings. For me, it's I have them all in the description on the About Me if you wanted to check them out. But it's kind of just like, it's a movie worth watching at home. It's the movie worth renting. Is the movie worth different things. It's not the biggest thing in the world. Up to a combo price. So it's more to me, it's like, where would I watch this movie? I like talking about the movie, whether it's a 10 out of 10 or a 2 out of 10. So my ratings really just relied on where would I recommend people watch it. Check it out at home. Check it out if it's worth the Redbox rental, if it's worth the matinee, if it's worth, going out, opening weekend, stuff like that. Why do you call yourself a cartoon, but you show your face? It makes no sense. You know what, Logan Dragon? I 100% agree. Upload to A to Z more, bro. Will do. How do I watch your live stream? It beats, I don't know. I don't understand technology. What's a bad movie that you know is bad, but that you love? I just mentioned Godfather. No, I'm just what did I just say? Time Traveler's Wife. What has been the video you've been most proud of creating this year? Or similarly, is there a video of yours you wish would have gone viral? I'll say use. What video did you edit a lot and then you were like, man, I really wish this did something?
I did so many videos. I don't know. There's like specific edits that it's like, ha.
That nobody noticed at all?
No, they get your jokes sometimes.
No one gets my. People get offended by the things that they shouldn't get offended by.
No one gets the edits.
No one gets the edits. I'm just going to put a poster up. Here's Aquaman, and it's just a poster. I would say personally for me, I'm actually really happy that most of the videos I think do well. We're not up on. We've seen like a lot of people who will see a video and they'll have like 40,000. They'll say it's a bust, and it's like, bro, that's 40,000 views. Nah. I like the fact that every video does pretty well. I think now we're averaging like the most recent videos. They've all pretty much averaged 100K within the first week. That's a blessing right there. But if there was one video that I had like a lot of fun making, it was the Mission Impossible one. Not the first one, but the second one.
Not the compilation of all.
No, the one where I said he's crazy.
Oh.
Yeah. And I think that correlates with the fact that I really like the movie as well. Is cartoon birth different than fleshy birth? It's a lot more pencil shaving. How old are you and where are you from? Age is but a construct and we move with the wind. We're both 25. Oh, you're 26 now.
I turned 26
Yeah.
this summer.
Or no, we're 1 year old. We're 1 year and 2 months old. What's your favorite Christmas movie and why?
Beauty and the Beast, Enchanted Christmas.
What she said. I read an interview somewhere and it says that you... Someone read an interview about us.
About us?
Yeah. I read an interview somewhere and it says that you started out reviewing films with a small community.
It might have been from that one guy.
Who? Well, I've done multiple like podcasts and stuff, so maybe. How did it start and is it still going? If not, do you still keep in contact with some of them? No, I revealed one big secret to them. All of them are dead. They cannot be found anywhere. No, I actually do. This is the one thing everyone always asks me for advice on like how to start YouTube, and I know what they're asking for. Most of them are asking for a shout out. Second is most of them just asking for like the secret thing that'll like make them pop off, and I was like, there probably is. You know, I tell them the cliche, keep uploading and do yada, 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 yada. And they go, wow, dude, so you're not going to help me? You're just going to keep the secrets to yourself? I was like, dude, I'm literally telling you what I did. It took me 4 years. But the best thing that I can say is when you're starting off, find a group of people who you connect with. Those people I met 4 or 5 years ago, we're all going to Sundance. Like, we're all going to meet up at Sundance. I still talk to them. Thanks to, like, the way that we've been able to build up the channels, now we work together. So, yeah, I still keep in contact with all of them. See them. That's the best thing that I can recommend if you're starting a channel. Build a community first. How did you come up with the cartoon idea? I love it. This is a great question because we get told every single time, yo, you're just like this person and this person and this person. I was like, bro, we got receipts. How many times do we say we have receipts? Hey, you copied the explain stuff from who? The guy who started 2 years after? No, look, we did the cartoon thing. I was actually, we started off when I was doing the stuff on the A to Z show, but the problem started happening that every time I would do like a very deep dive analysis on A to Z, which is what A to Z is more known for, people would be like, bro, you're a cartoon. I can't take what you're saying seriously. So what I was saying made sense. It's just like people legit could not take the fact that I was showing a cartoon. And I guess the explanation was then void. So I stopped doing the cartoons. And after a while, I decided, you know what? I want to use all these cartoons for something else. I want to reach kind of like a whole bigger demographic than us film nerds who love watching the video essays. And that's it. I say this to a bunch of the other creators who I like their stuff and like working with them, is that we're so focused on us movie lovers and how we see things, and we completely forget everybody else who watches movies. You know what I mean? But we're so pretentious to those people that we don't build anything up from it. So let me explain was that. It was cutting out all the pretentiousness, and I figured, yo, what's the best thing to do? My friend Abby, AMC Drawings, already had all these different drawings, brought them over, and I used them to kind of build a cartoon persona. If I'm breaking it for some of you, ignore this whole piece right here. But to bring the cartoon persona and cover movies from that point of view. So that's kind of where I got it from. And as you can see here, as we're celebrating 300,000 within 1 year, it resonated with a lot more people. Do you have a cartoon girlfriend?
Yes.
Cartoon section. Can I be last? JK, what made you start reviewing these horror movies? We review everything. Miss ATZ. Man, people really miss ATZ. And y'all should watch ATZ. Go watch the other videos that we're doing so well. And what do you think of the Best Picture noms for the Golden Globes? I think they're all hilarious. I don't take the Golden Globes that seriously. I don't really take any of the awards that seriously, but Golden Globes probably the least. What got you to start YouTube? Passion for movies. Do you actually watch the movies you are explaining, or do you just search it up on Google? We only read the Wikipedia page. We are so determined to not know anything about the movie that even when we're editing, which would require us to actually see scenes by scenes and scenes, we purposely close our eyes so we don't see anything at all. Adam Sandler or Kevin James? Rob Schneider. Adam Sandler. Adam Sandler. Will you do a couple videos in Spanish? That has actually been an idea that's been floating around about expanding it. I can go on my talk right now about how to build your... I'll say this. Yes. And I'm working on subtitles, and I'll say this in the middle of the video. I remember when a bunch of people were making fun of making the second channel at all. And now making a second channel is the norm. I'm just going to leave it at that. I'm just going to leave it at that. Build your brand. I'm all for it. Build your brand. Y'all used to make fun of it, though. How... Or... No. What is better? Most of these are the same ones. What are you looking forward to the most at Sundance? I finally watched the Raid movies. As advised, they're mind-blowing. They keep reminding me of an Asian movie named Ong Bak, though. Are you familiar with them? Yes, I have seen those movies. I don't think they compare to the Raid, but yeah, they're pretty good. Which movie made you find your love of movies? This is definitely a question I've been asked a lot, and it wasn't one movie. It was a whole week of blockbuster just rentals. 12 Angry Men, The Good, the Bad, the Ugly, Shawshank Redemption. What's the Nolan movie in reverse? Memento, Prestige,
Fracture was fun. That one was good.
which I let you borrow and I expect back. Are you Speedy Gonzalez? If I was, it'd be too quick to find me. Are the end of the month videos dead? Absolutely not. Also, when will the top films of the year list be up if you're doing one this year? We just have two. We're just missing Vice, Destroyer. And when I mean like we're just missing Vice and Destroyer, we're literally just missing Vice, Destroyer. But the one that I really want to make sure we see before I make a list is the Sherlock Holmes, the Homies movie. Will you ever get back to Hear Me Out again? Yes, I'm working with an editor for that one right now. Do you cover Hulu original movies? Not yet, but if there's one that stands out, most def. Are you hyped for Avengers Endgame? No, not at all. I've only seen all of the other 19. Would you shave?
No.
She doesn't want me to shave. Do you like working? Yes. Which filmmakers do you look up to the most? Well, I'm pretty short, so practically all of them. But the ones that do inspire me the most right now would be Denis Villeneuve. I think he's one of the best ones out there. A lot of screenwriters as well. I'm really liking what Jordan Peele has been doing and the way that he's been able to build up his brand and just his name. I think that's super dope. Can you review How I Met Your Mother? I want to know your thoughts on that ending. No, honestly, the other day I was just thinking about making a video on that. A video just talking about the ending. I think when we were watching Waitress on Broadway, it was the hospital scene, and it reminded me of Barney when he has the baby, and how I feel that scene in particular is so underrated. Are you Latino? Well, considering the way I just said it. Who's your editor? My girlfriend. Couldn't join live stream. I have to celebrate Christmas Eve. Happy holidays, everyone. Well, Zen the original devil, you just did verbally. Those were all the questions that I got there. Again, there was actually, to bring up some of the questions that I have here as I answer some that pop out. Just so you know, I won't be able to answer everything, but I found it funny the last time that I did one of these. I had said that I was going to do this specific thing with the community tab, and I don't know why it didn't load as great as it did the other time, but I was pretty much answering all the questions there, and some of the people who were like donating on the super chat, I would like pause because I was like, oh, you guys are cool, thank you for donating. And some guy got like really mad and said, so I need to pay you to ask a question? Buddy, I ain't gotta answer no questions, first of all. But what always differentiates someone leaving like a bad comment on YouTube or on a chat is when they go on Facebook and message me, when they find me on Twitter and if I open my door and check my mail and I have a letter from you saying that you hate me, homie, you got a little too far right there. But yes, I did like Waitress. I'll read some of the ones that are over here. Go give me the Broadway things. I want to show them first. So January, when we're going to be traveling, we're going to be doing this whole West Coast thing. We did kind of like an East Coast thing. Now we're going to be doing a West Coast thing. When we're over there, she brings it right now. We're going to be traveling for most of the time.
One of each.
But just bring me the whole thing. So we figured, well, there's January. It's not the best movies possible. And I mean, we're going to be doing Sundance. So we saw all of these different Broadway plays we're going to be making videos on. And what's funny is that most of these are movies. Like Network was a movie. We saw Bryan Cranston, which was super dope. Where did the other ones go? Mean Girls, obviously, is a movie. Y'all can make fun of this all you want. Someone was making fun of me for seeing. I will go see this again. That movie, that one was great. Dear Evan Hansen was, but it's a big one, so we'll cover that. Hamilton, we've already seen. Yo, this was crazy. This is insane. People talk smack about this all the time because y'all haven't gotten to go see the actual play. That one was pretty dope. I don't know what else we've seen. Where else is it? Waitress obviously was there. They're super cheap. They couldn't even put the thing on there. No color. I was going to say something about this. I don't know if I was missing one or not. Oh, yes, this one right here. We want to go see this one with my buddy Zach. It's called the Waverly Gallery, and it has Michael Cera in it, and it has Lucas Hedges. Because I had to see for myself if Lucas Hedges was that trash in real life, and he was. So anyone who tells me otherwise would be like, oh, you got to give Lucas... I gave Lucas Hedges a chance. $200 to see a chance. So yes, I did like Waitress. I guess it's in my top 2 of the ones that I saw. May even be number 1, depending on when I see Harry Potter again. You didn't like Dear Evan Hansen. Again, I'm January, we're going to make all those videos. Do you have another job besides YouTube? At this point in time, we've been blessed enough, no. And this is why I always, for the people who always ask for advice, and I say it in every live stream, and I try to say it in every video, build yourself up. Don't put all your eggs in one basket. I said, y'all made fun of me for creating a second channel. It's the second channel that feeds all the other channels now. Thoughts on Lars von Trier? Nah, it's trash. Poop. We just saw that we have a video coming up on him as well. He's literally a certified troll. Like that's what he does. I'm not the biggest fan of. No. Just while searching, it was so good. Yes, it was. Did you like Aquaman? You are going to find out in exactly an hour and a half rendering time and uploading and processing time. What is the best concert you have been to? So besides the Broadway plays, when we've been over here in New York, one of the other stuff that we have seen, Mumford & Sons, I'm a huge rap head, hip-hop head. I don't want to say hip-hop head because that sounds like old heads. We saw Travis Scott. We went to go see Uzi when then Meek and a bunch of other people came out. But we also saw Mumford & Sons, which as much as I listen to rap, I adore Mumford & Sons as well. But probably the best concerts I've been to was Jay-Z's when he was on the 444. I've seen J. Cole twice. I feel like I need to make a whole nother video on J. Cole, but probably nothing has topped Jay-Z's concert. Like, his was crazy. His was literally insane. You're going to do a video on Bumblebee? Yeah, y'all know I'm going to do a video on Bumblebee. You should do a Let Me Explain channel on video games. I won't make a channel, but besides the Broadway, I do have some video game stuff coming up. Do you like Walking Dead? It's the best. Have a whole video on it? It used to be. Did you like Puka? I have not seen Puka, but everyone keeps talking. Everyone's doing explain videos on Puka. I don't even know where that's from. I don't even know if it's a movie. Could be a person that everyone's explaining. I think it's like some demon thing. Did you see Kevin Spacey on YouTube? Did you see the Kevin Spacey thing yet? No. He came out and reenacted one of his scenes where he just said, "Oh, y'all thought I was guilty. Well, maybe you haven't acquitted me." It's like, what the? And like after he stopped recording that, he got arrested.
Like for real?
Like for real. He's getting tried very soon. He just did a scene. I don't know what he was thinking. Moron. You need a nice background. Hey, well, this is an Airbnb, so I don't really have anything in there, but I do have a nice background if you go check out the A to Z show. What's your favorite era for music? The 50s. 50s diner music. There you go. Do a video on Aquaman. I randomly stumbled upon this channel. Let me say that you are hilarious. Keep it up. Thank you. Do you like coffee? Oh, No one shouts out an espresso more than I do. And I pay them to sponsor them. Yeah. Did you like the DC TV series? I haven't seen that many of them, but we are going to be doing Titans very soon. Very soon. Thoughts on Jordan Peele's Candyman remake? Like I said, anything Jordan Peele's touching right now, I am 100% game for. What are you going... Who?
The Us?
Yeah, anything he does. He could do a commercial. He could do a PSA. I'll be watching it. What are you going to be doing for Christmas? Editing for you guys. Honestly. It's not a question, but Merry Christmas and Happy New Year. Thank you. Will you ever collaborate with other YouTubers such as Foundflix or Dead Meat? 100%. Again, my biggest thing is if we can make a video that ends up being like a good video, something that's entertaining for you guys, I'm down to collab with anyone. Do you watch hockey? If you do, what's your favorite team? We don't watch any hockey at all. The only hockey I know is from a buddy Chase who has a thing for Gritty. From the Flyers, I think. That's as much hockey as I know. And my sister loves the Blackhawks, so I guess Blackhawks, if anything. Any new music suggestions? Jid's album. Go listen to Jid's album. Every time I watch your videos, it's like catching up to an old friend. I love you and your videos, and I hope you keep it up. Thank you, Hector. What is your favorite movie now? Of all time.
Of all time?
No, I don't know. We've never been asked this question before. That's why I'm... Space Jam, searching for this year.
Beauty and the Beast.
Let me explain. What is your favorite vid? My favorite vid of all time is this Toy Story one with Buzz Lightyear. I can't repeat it here because then my channel will get calm down. Your coffee mug still shocks me. Yo, y'all like it? So again, when I say build up your stuff, bring your friends and everyone into it. I wanted to save this for a end of the year thing, but I'll give it a little spiel right now in a little bit. So my brother helped put this. Like my brother's helping out with like making this. My mom's helping out with captions. My girlfriend's helping out with editing. Like for you guys, I know that most of this is just being able to like entertain you guys, and that's what I always wanted to be. Like that's the point of it. But the behind the scenes of it, of how this channel, at first it was like watch movies for a living. Everybody wants to do that. But then being able to make it into something more where you can bring your friends and family into it. I know not all of you know the behind the scenes to it, but like know that it's craziest. It's all my dreams answered tenfold. So yeah. Who is your favorite YouTuber and why? I don't really have a favorite YouTuber. Like a lot of people, Double Toasted has always been a go-to podcast. We've been listening to a lot of podcast YouTubers. We were just at the Joe Budden show. It seems every time we go somewhere, either Meek Mill and Drake reunites and everything's fine. Chance and what's his name? From Chicago. Who wanted to beat up academics. He's a rapper. For those who do know what I'm talking about, you would know what I'm talking about. He's from Chicago. Vic Mensa. They reunited when we went to go see Jay-Z. And then we go see Joe Budden. He gets proposed.
He doesn't get proposed. He proposes.
He proposes. It's a good thing we went, because if we hadn't shown up, maybe he would have proposed. Game of Thrones. Yes. Not even a question, just Game of Thrones. Yes. Did you watch Aquaman yet? Have we watched Aquaman yet?
So much that
How's your day? Pretty good, just busy. Right after this, we're going to go straight back into some editing stuff. How long does it take to make and edit your videos? Honestly, people think that editing an LME video is like a lot easier than, we just get the... Just collecting footage alone, I can guarantee you, will make you guys go insane. And then cutting it up and framing it and then writing it, watching the movie once, twice, maybe 3 times, all of the interviews. I mean, it takes a bit. I can do it in under a day. But a lot of people I know take like a month to do a video, and we're like on our 5th LME for the week. But that's also 4 years of like doing it. It's like 4 years and knowing how the trailers are and how to cut it up. Seen Once Upon a Time or Once Upon a Deadpool. We actually missed it. We didn't get to see it. I thought you were a cartoon. We are. I'm just the representative spokesperson for it. Problems as a minority in America? What do you think? Getting pulled over in Jersey and getting accused of kidnapping you? Have you ever seen The Dark Crystal? I'm actually going to watch it very soon because I got a buddy of mine who really loves... Huh? It probably is him. Dawson, if you're Lane Pace, I swear to you, because all of my friends use dummy accounts to troll me all the time. I don't like half of them. Like I know we have a whole fan base, right, who we've never met. But I know I got a good chunk of people who I personally know who come on these live chats just to screw with me. And they're under like Movie Fan 49 too. Like names that make absolutely no sense. So Dawson, if that's you, if not Lane Pace, I'm so sorry. But Dawson, if that's you, yes, I'm going to watch The Dark Crystal once the Netflix one comes out. Mother or Hereditary? Hereditary. Easily. You're awesome. Shout me out. My name is Celeste.
Celeste?
Celeste?
It could be Celeste or Celeste.
What? She's got... It left already, but she had 2 exclamation points. Celeste! She wanted a literal shout out. What was we got here? You see Narco season 4? Yes. We actually liked it a lot. Well, we're still missing like 2 episodes, but yeah. Narcos Mexico. Oh. Yeah. Please do a series of unfortunate events. I actually have to. I'm actually indebted in doing one because I grew up on those books. Like literally, my room was just the books. I lived on the books. Have you ever seen Home Alone? Yes. Have you watched and have video of Game of Thrones? I've watched. I have some A to Z videos, but I know what they're getting at. Yeah, we're going to do a whole one when it comes up. The Witch or Hereditary? Hereditary still. Thank you for letting me know about Searching because it's one of the best. That's what I'm here for. I cannot wait to bring the new Sundance releases. That's why I like going. I don't have a question. Just hope you have a great day. Thanks, Lucas. Shout out to you, man. Meth? No, we only do Formula 409 just straight out of the bottle. Yeah. I just discovered your YouTube channel. I really like your stuff. Thank you. Millie XOX. Sorry. Heart. Thank you so much. Where are you from in Illinois? Chicago. Like right dead center of Chicago. That's where we record all our videos. Riverdale. Very soon. What's your favorite movie of the year? Oh, someone don't watch the channel here. You know, sometimes we get like a question and you could tell. Huge fan. What's your favorite movie of the year? Remember? So it was. Here's a funny story over here. So we got a buddy named Alex. He lives in Fort. No, we have a buddy named Alex, and my sister. Like I was just saying earlier, where they were trashing me over the. They were trashing me over the listen. So she asked him, "What do you think about the listen?" Because he's always claiming he's a huge fan and everything, and he wants to buy the merch. And my sister asked him, "So what do you think about the listens?" He goes, "Oh, I haven't seen that. I haven't seen that video yet." What did Drake say? All up in my face. How's it possible that you are reading this, internet man? I don't know. Have you watched Breaking Bad? Of course. And we saw Bryan Cranston live on Broadway. That dude is crazy live. Network on Broadway? Him going off script to do his thing? Pretty dope. Hermano, me and Chase say happy holidays and to a great new year. Man, shout out to you guys.
Is that Chase's father?
Yeah, Chase's father.
Hi.
Yeah, no, like, you guys are like special to us. Like there's certain people who are subscribed to us who comment on every video, and we do notice it. And I know that you guys know that we notice. Dude, shout out to you guys. Definitely, 100%. Never watch a movie again or never do YouTube again.
Paradox?
That's a paradox right there. Why are you asking this question? This if anything ruins this relationship between us.
You have HMO?
No, I'm done with YouTube. YouTube's done. No, I'm not giving up movies. Top Shia LaBeouf movies. I like the first Transformers. Holes, obviously. But he's got a movie that he wrote for Sundance, so that's definitely something that I'm going to be watching. Have you seen Good Will Hunting and any other Robin Williams movies? Of course. And Good Will Hunting's definitely on top. We actually did a reenactment of that scene in school. How much do you think Kanye is going to change the game with Yandi? I have absolutely no idea. I'm going to wrap this up in 5 minutes. But Yandi should have came out during Halloween, Thanksgiving. I don't know what he's waiting on. I do have a video that I said I was going to make for the A to Z show. And again, we're working on some other stuff for the A to Z show. Between him, Eminem, and how they're the complete opposite. One just wants to hate everything that's new. The other one's trying way too hard to be a part of everything that's new. So I don't really know. Thoughts on the remake of Child's Play? I'll know when I see it. But I guess they already remade it on Netflix, so they're just remaking another remake. Yeah, Chucky. Have you seen They Shall Not Grow Old? No, but that documentary looks crazy. Have you watched Travelers on Netflix? Not yet, but I'll add it to the very, very, very long list. Do you have a video on The Good Doctor? I do not, but my mom and sister really like that show.
It's a good show.
Yo, Logan drag. Oh, man, he mad. Movies or girlfriend?
Still movies.
No, of course not.
I would choose movies. I'm kidding.
You would just. Oh, okay. Oh. So I'm hiring editors if anybody wants to. Are you going to do more TV shows? Most definitely. Are you a black cat? Where is Hear Me Out? It's at youtube.com/c/HMO. I feel like Into the Spider-Verse has Edgar Wright style editing. Now I'm just interested to see Edgar Wright animation. Have you seen The Good Place? Not yet, but there will be a video on that. Can holes fill the holes in my heart? No, but coffee can. Let me explain. Make a video on The Good Place. We'll do American Vandal Season 2. That one's definitely coming up. All right, time for the quick ones right here. Got any recommendations to watch on Netflix or Amazon? American Vandal, Homecoming on Amazon. The Witch or Mother. Man, this person's going down to the wire.
Killing Eve's pretty good too.
The Witch. Yeah, that's Hulu, though. Have you watched Dynasty? I have not. The Office is a show. Have you seen Gossip Girl? A couple of episodes. What's your favorite Halloween movie? As in, like, Halloween? Halloween Town. Movies or TV shows? Movies. Okay, now I can't keep up. I said I was about to wrap it up, and then all of a sudden this happens. I have to go out and have a good rest of your evening. Yo, shout out Theo's Movies Reviews. Go check out his rap that he has, his end of the year rap. Hello from Egypt. Everybody spam weed. The Office remarked. Okay, y'all crazy over here. I have no idea. I can't read it. Thank you guys for 2018. This is not the final video of 2018. This is a little small one that's going to be here. We have a big surprise for tomorrow. Aquaman dropping as soon as we're done with this video, rendering it out. A couple of other videos to wrap up the year, and we will be doing a 2018 explained in 10 minutes or whatever it is. I just want to say thank you. For those of you who watch live, some of you, this is the first time you're watching it. I like doing these monthly. Be doing it. Shout out, Jay. You're the reason I want to review films. Shout out to you. Shout out to everyone who's ever commented. Anyone who's ever shared the. No, they really just spamming weed in the comments. Y'all crazy. Thank you guys. That's pretty much it. That's not my channel. Let me explain. Thank you guys for always supporting us with every video. The best way we can say thank you is with what we got in store tomorrow. So other than that, thank you guys for watching. And until next time, we'll see you guys later.